You missed some important news from the LGBTQ plus community this week. To ensure you are current, we are recapping that important news. Here's what you may have missed.
Dwyane Wade and Gabrielle union leave Florida to protect their trans daughter Zaya.
What do you have to say to some of those state legislators who maybe have your jersey in their closets, who came and brought their kids to your game to cheer for you?
Well, you know, I think that's another reason why I don't live in this state. A lot of people don't know that. I have to make decisions for my family, not just personal individual decisions. I mean, obviously the taxes is great. You know, having Wade County is great, but my family would not be accepted or feel comfortable there. So that's one of the reasons why I don't live there.
NBA legend Dwyane Wade says he and his family moved away from Florida because of the recent wave of anti-LGBTQ plus laws being passed there, saying his family, quote, would not be accepted, end quote, in the state. During an interview on Showtime's Headliners, Wade explained to host Rachel Nichols that he doesn't live in Florida anymore because of the push from state lawmakers to implement anti-LGBTQ plus laws in the state. Wade, a three-time NBA champion with the Miami Heat, is the father to 15-year-old Zaya Wade, who came out as transgender in 2020. Wade also told Nichols that he tries to follow his father in his own parenting philosophy, saying that he's just a mirror image of the way his father loved him and the way that he accepted not only Dwyane and his brothers, but other kids in the community that didn't have father figures. Florida state lawmakers and officials, including Governor Ron DeSantis, have pushed several anti-LGBTQ policies in recent years. Among them is the Parental Rights in Education law, better known as Don't Say Gay, which banned public school teachers from instructing students in kindergarten through third grade on sexual orientation and gender identity. And of course, when that law was signed, it was K through 12, and we're banning books, and we're basically trying to erase an entire community and history from ever being realized by students who may in fact need to hear this information.
Of course, and Wade and Union should be praised for doing the right thing for Zaya, absolutely. However, part of me thinks that this is just what DeSantis and the Tallahasseholes want. They want to see an exodus by people whose ideologies disagree with them. So I think that they actually like this. I think they want people to leave and they can bring more of their own in.
Well, they were offering to pay police officers to come to actual Florida, you know, to be the person that they were trying to replace, I guess, with the Wades, you know.
You know, it's sad to me for multiple reasons. He's arguably one of the most famous Miami Heat stars, living in Miami-Dade County in retirement. He's a young man, of course. Union is a very famous actress. Zaya is now already on the path of becoming a very famous in her own right in the, I was going to say the pursuit, but I won't even do that, in the pursuits that she wants to do. It's sad to me because, as they indicate in the Showtime, it caught the interviewer by surprise in the Showtime interview that he's quietly done this, that they didn't make a big deal about it because they didn't want to make a big deal about it, but it was a quiet withdrawal to leave the state of Florida, to sell their home on Miami Beach. We reported the story when Union brought Zaya to the Miami Beach Pride Parade, and the loss of that, I think, is significant for a community and significant for Miami-Dade County community. The other thing that I think is interesting is this is called concerns over brain drain. When people leave a destination because of economics or because of political issues or etc., it's the risk of your brain drain being talented people leaving your community. And you want as much diversity as possible. You want smart people. You want people that contribute to the economy in different ways. The loss of the Wades is a brain drain. And the proof of that is what we're watching in Disney. Your observation is, it almost seems like it's an intention desire for this to happen. Of course it is. Yeah. And that's the exact argument that's going on the DeSantis Disney argument. Nikki Haley comes in and basically says, hey dummy, Disney, if you don't like this guy, please come to South Carolina. We'll welcome you with open arms because we want your gazillion million
money, of
jobs
course.
and your money. Even
Right.
Senator Marco Rubio makes the point of saying, I'm very concerned about what we're doing in Florida because you're telling other business employers, don't come to Florida because we're this.
Yeah.
And isn't that what we're saying all the time? We're this.
And it's not just other business employers, it's also the state universities have said, we can't get people to apply for jobs here. We're having a hard time recruiting because no one wants to come to work in a university in Florida.
Yeah, yeah. Keep watching the only television news in the world from our LGBTQ plus community and stay informed on everything that is important for and about our diverse LGBTQ plus community.